Hello and welcome to my third video on this channel. Today I'm not going to talk about Ethercraft, I'm going to talk about KryptoWar. Now, what is KryptoWar? It's the first strategy game that is also based on Ethereum, or rather to say on cryptocurrency. And what makes this game so special is that you can have a country, you can only own one single country, and you have the ability to attack other countries in order to gain experience, in order to gain the upper hand. And you can buy factories, you can buy schools, and you can purchase different army sets. For example, you can purchase air carriers, you can purchase tanks, you can purchase satellites, and all these different army sets function as your attack or your defense ability of your set country that you bought with Ethereum. And you can then attack other countries to gain the upper hand and to gain experience. And you either have the chance to win the battle or to lose the battle, which makes it quite special because it's the first game that I've played so far, a strategy game for that matter, that has gameplay already, so you can actually play the game while owning the country. Now, what makes this game so special again is that there are only going to be 100 countries in total, so effectively at one time only 100 people can play this game, which makes it really interesting, to be honest. There are possibilities that the developer wants to implement provinces. So basically you will have one country, for example, as you can see here on the screen, Iran, and Iran will have 10 or 20 different provinces, so 10 or 20 more people can cohabit this country with the country owner still at the top. So I don't know how they're going to place these different complexities. You know, is the country owner responsible for the provinces? Has he some kind of say in what is happening in the provinces? What can the provinces actually do? But there will be the chance to own a province after all the countries have been bought up. So more people can play the game, more than 100 people. Now, only because there are effectively 100 people who can play the game doesn't mean that you will have some fluctuation, which already happens in the game right now. I think right now we're at the stage of having 80 to 85 countries, so there are 15 more countries to be released, and they're constantly being bought up. And obviously people want to flip them for money, so they bought them really cheap, for a cheap amount of Ethereum, and they're trying to sell it for a higher price. So there's going to be some fluctuation involved, where people buy it for, I think 0.8 Ethereum was the base price 3 to 4 days ago, and now it's already at 5 Ethereum base price. And people obviously trying to undercut other people to sell their country because they want to flip it for quick money. So there might be some price fluctuation for the base, for the lowest priced country, but this will only increase later down the line. Now, what is really interesting, the last 3 to 4 days, this has already increased in awareness by tenfold. So I think, as I said, 2 to 3 days ago, the absolute lowest priced country that you can get was at 0.8 Ethereum, and now the lowest price, I think, is at 5 to 6 Ethereum. So you can already see how much the price has increased in such a short amount of time. I think right now it's at 5 Ethereum. It was at 7 Ethereum price floor last night. So this single country that you can buy or purchase that had the lowest price was 7 Ethereum. So you have to consider, you put in around 0.8 Ethereum. I actually put in a lot less. I put in 0.2 Ethereum, and you already have the chance to sell it for 7 Ethereum. So there's an absolute incredibly high price increase that you see here, and that's only the start, because the hype just has started. It only has started to gain traction again last night, basically. So again, this is not a financial advice at all, but if you like to play strategy games, if you like to be involved in cryptocurrency games, if you like to invest and help the developers, especially because compared to other games there is gameplay here, so you also can play the game while waiting for your return on investment. And let me just quickly show you how it works, just to give you an understanding of it. So here you can see the standard screen. You have the different countries available. You can see here the last battles that have been fought, and you see here the different countries basically as a chart. So you see on top one there's Iran, top two there's Finland, and on the third place I think it's Ethiopia. I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest. And these are they are, I think, in order of experience points gained. And these experience points can be gained by winning battles. So if you win by attacking a country, you gain a certain amount of experience, which also is different based on the attack, the defense of the country you attack, the amount of soldiers. And right now I own Finland, as you can see here. So I already made it on at the top two because I made roughly 30,000 experience. It just adds to that kind of gameplay experience in this type of strategy game, because you can actually do something as opposed to CryptoKitties or Cryptocelebrities, where you mainly own something, either CryptoKitties or you own a card of a celebrity, and you just wait for it to sell in order to reinvest again. But here you can actually do something with your waiting time until your country is being sold. So yeah, I showed you this screen. You can also go to factories and schools, and here you can own factories by buying them once they are available again. I have a level 1 army or higher than a level 1 army, so I have the chance to order it, but I also need an engineer certification, and you can get that when you go in your country and buy the engineer certification. And all these different interactions with the game do cost gas prices, obviously, but they also cost Ethereum. So what is also really interesting here, you have a certain amount of players who right now bought up the different plane factory or helicopter factory, and they set the price. Now they do set it quite fairly, I think, in my opinion. They set the prices for these different army sets quite fairly, just to have people flock into the game and buy these different army sets. Otherwise they would be completely priced out, and they wouldn't be able to buy these different army sets. And I think right now for a tank, which gives you 3 attack and 2 defense on your country, you pay around, I think, 0.005, something along those lines, Ethereum. So that's, I don't know, what is it, like $5, maybe a bit less. But again, think about that this game is only growing in awareness, and you will most likely get your return on investment. Again, this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. This is only speculation. It might also happen that this game just completely crashes in the next couple of days and nobody knows about it. But I think it's the risks are fairly low at the moment, because it only increases in awareness right now. It only has started to gain traction. And we'll see where the price flow will go in the next couple of days, maybe in the next couple of weeks, especially when the developers introduce provinces or introduce new features to make the game more complex and make the game more fun to play, which you can already, as I said a couple of times before. So yeah, go into the link in the description, or I'm also going to post the link to KryptoWar in the comments, and leave me a comment what you think about this game. Leave a like if you like this video. And let me tell you again, just as a final verdict, for now at least, I think KryptoWar has the potential to get at least half the awareness that Cryptocelebrities did. And as you know, Cryptocelebrities right now has a base price floor of around, I don't know, 7 Ethereum. So the cheapest card you can get is 7 Ethereum. Maybe it's already 10 Ethereum, I don't know, but it's really difficult to get any lower than this. Yes, it's the same as for Cryptocelebrities and KryptoWar. The new countries that are currently being added until the 100 country limit is reached, they go for a lower entry price. So the entry price is low, but it's really difficult to actually get the country, because there's so many people waiting in line basically to snatch the country for a low price and then flip it again for 5 Ethereum, 10 Ethereum, maybe even 15 Ethereum, depending on the country and which country you like, So yeah, I think there's a lot of potential in this game. It has gameplay already. It has a lot of people interested, and there's massive scarcity, because there are only effectively 100 people who can play this game right now. And think again, if you buy a country for a lower price right now, it only increases in value, and once the developers release provinces, you most likely as the country owner will also gain more Ethereum again, and be able to sell your country for a higher price, because there are more people involved in your one country owning these different provinces of the country. So yeah, as I said before, Tell me what you think about this game in the comments. Leave a like if you liked the video. And I leave all these different links to the Discord channel, to the KryptoWar website, and the Reddit page where you can interact with the community in the comments or in the description below. And yeah, hope you liked the video. See you next time. Bye.